The arrival of COVID spelt the departure of tourism, crushing Queensland's once thriving industry. Tonight there is a reason to smile as the gates open and visitors return. Samantha Butler is in one of our biggest tourism hotspots, tropical Cairns. Lucky Sam. Sam, today has been a long time coming and right when operators needed it most.
Well, Sandra, there's a real feeling of relief among hospitality and tourism operators here this evening. After so long, they're finally starting to see those bookings roll in again. The border reopening today, of course, comes right in time for the school holiday and Christmas period. And if the early indications are anything to go by, it's going to be a bumper summer. Sun-starved southerners finally given the chance to soak up North Queensland.
How are you guys?
Hello.
Good. I have some hello.
Not face masks though, just scuba gear and plenty of the picturesque views they've been robbed of.
Going snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef for my first time. I was hoping to see a turd.
For business owners like Alan Wallish, these tourists couldn't come soon enough.
We've probably had more starts than Far Lap, I reckon, but you know, here we are. The borders are open. People are allowed to come up here. We're just really excited.
Just the look on people's faces when they get out of the water and they're just like, oh my God, that was the coolest thing ever. That's always a pretty cool thing about the job.
It's been a tough 2 years for regional tourism operators, to say the least. The industry was crippled by COVID, losing $2.5 billion in a year and nearly 9,000 staff from Cairns alone.
It has been emotional and it's been anxious and very much times of anxiety, and now we're looking forward to resilience and hopefully a brighter future ahead at this point.
And while the border reopening a couple of days early caught some on the hop, what started as a trickle of interstate arrivals today is expected to become a flood.
It's kind of like a heart not having blood pumping around it. That we're in the tourism industry and we need to see people coming through our doors.
While the region is rightly celebrating the return of interstate travellers, the reality is it's overseas tourists these businesses rely on most. So many have been on the brink of collapse over the past 2 years, and it won't be until our international border reopens that they're able to fully recover.
So today's a really big day with businesses reopening, getting themselves back into the market for the first time in a really long time.
Part of the focus now, in particular for us, is making sure that we get that skilled workforce back into the destination.
Getting ready to welcome the rest of the world back to the Sunshine State, hopefully sooner rather than later. Samantha Butler for 10 News First.